everybody, welcome in to the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. It's a Saturday afternoon. Thank you guys for joining me. And as you read the title, one of the highest profit, highest ROI sell-through rate items on eBay, and it's car parts. It's something I'm interested in, it's a category I want to sell, and it's a category I happen to know somebody that does very, very well. North of $1 million a year, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, Spencer, for spilling it, but you put it out publicly, so if there's an issue, just message me. I don't think you care, though. Anyway, Spencer, awesome guy. You guys know him from eBay Open, eBay Shine Award winner. He has an amazing store, 541 Motorsports. It's 541-Motorsports. Check it out. And I want to show you guys a little bit about his car parts store, along with another store that sells car parts, about how they get them, the return on investment, the profit, just a whole coverage of this car parts section. Now, this is going to be for more advanced expert eBay sellers, but I think this is a great category. You can find the items all over Craigslist, Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Let Go, even yard sales, garage sales, the junkyards, the auctions, the insurance auctions. There's so many places to get car parts and accessories. It's a really great market. I think it's worth you guys checking out. And the profit investment is amazing, and most people that do this have a $50 average sale price or higher. In some cases, $100 and higher, so keep that in mind. Okay, so let's go over to my computer, let's take a look at their stores, let's look through some of the items they sell, some of the prices they get, some of the return on estimated, because I don't know their business, estimated return on profit and profit margins, etc., and just give you kind of a good idea of just one more category to add to your business. My hope is that people that watch my channel can go through and put together a bunch of videos from clothing to video games to electronics, iPods, shoes, car parts, what have you, whatever you want, and get together a whole list of stuff so that when you're out at the stores, you're always looking in every direction trying to find items that will sell. Let's go over to my computer and let's check it out. Hope you guys enjoy this video. All right, so I want to start off with a couple of the sellers that I follow very closely on eBay, and this is kind of a category in a market I have never sold, but I'm actually looking to get into. I might start purchasing a couple things to get my feet wet, and you might see some of this stuff come up on my account in fourth quarter. So this account is Central Auto Parts of Chicago. I have no idea who it is. They have 12,847 feedback, the yellow star, but what's telling is they have 25,622 active listings of car parts, everything from the little radio pieces to headlights, taillights, mirrors, basically every part under the sun, mirrors, switches, you name it. But let's go over to their solds. Let's take a look at their sold listings. So here is a 2011, 2012, 2013, 5, 6, 7-year-old BMW 535. That's the middle kind of range SUV. They also have like the X5s and all this. So this is sort of, the BMW 535 car. They obviously have like the 7 Series and the bigger ones. So this is a xenon passenger side used headlight front lamp. And then he's got his, what I would suppose is his inventory location, 1297H. That is an $800 light. Now, why is a BMW 535 HID xenon passenger side headlight $800 used for a 5, 6, 7-year-old 535i? Well, I can tell you I have owned a BMW 535i, and my BMW was a 2012 right there that would have fit this. That headlight, brand new. Now, I could be wrong, but my guess is it's about $1,000 from the dealership, maybe $1,200. Headlights are very, very expensive on BMWs. They're, Mercedes, Lexus, they're all the same, but over $1,000 for headlights for one, just one, is not unheard of. $2,000 for a set of headlights, easy, just for the parts, not even the labor to put it in. So somebody to spend $800 on one, they're saving $300-400, maybe $500. They're all about it. Just to give you an idea, the headlights to buy, the laser lights for my BMW i8 are $6,600 for the pair. They're $3,300 each. So you can imagine if they went onto the used market, if somebody wrecked an i8 and there were some used ones, it'd probably be worth $2,000 at least. So we scroll down and here's another one. This is an Audi Q5 for the passenger side used headlight. This is a 1718, $440. Keep going. A Lincoln MKS, $430. Here's a mirror, just a mirror off of the A6. This is a used power mirror, $400. So how would we go about getting these type of parts? Well, there are two ways. One of them is expensive and one of them is not so expensive. So there are a lot of places. Here in Florida, we have one called LKQ. It is a used pick your own parts store. You go into the junkyard, you pick your parts, and you pay for them. And so a headlight off of a Lincoln MKS, a 9, 10, 11, 12, you might be able to walk out of there for that thing for $50 or $100 out of the junkyard. And you could turn around and sell it for $429. That's pretty crazy. Do the junkyards do their own research? Sometimes, some of them don't. They just have set prices, and that's going to require you going down to your local junkyards. You're going to need to figure out what they charge, how much parts cost. Are they by the individual piece? Are they going to charge you based on the make and model of the car? Are they going to charge you just like all headlights are $50? Every place is a little different, and maybe somebody with some more experience than me on this can comment down below how they typically do it, because I'm very interested in the junkyard model. I would love to go down to a junkyard and pick some parts, because I have a list I've been building of some really popular things to look for. So I would love that. The other way, which is probably the most popular way I know of for eBay sellers, and I'm going to show you in the next seller. You guys might know Spencer Applin, 541 Motorsports out of Oregon. He was eBay Shine Awards 2017, also at eBay Open both years that I've been there. Spencer's a very upstanding guy, very cool business that he has, very awesome. I follow him on Facebook. I follow him on social media, and also his eBay store closely. If you remember the photos I took with Teresa and Bob Cuppins, Spencer is the other guy in that picture. It has like a yellow background. You can check it out. This is Spencer's store. This is 541 Motorsports, and he has 24,607 listings active. 24,670. Now, a lot of people are going to say, whoa, how do you get 24,000 listings? Spencer has employees. Of course, obviously, one person isn't going to do this. Once you're, selling this type of material, your sales will more than cover your employees. He has a warehouse, a space. He's been building this store for years, of course, and that is their entire job. They'll buy a car and they'll strip it down and list, 30, 40, 50 parts off of it. And they might do one car every day or every other day. I don't know Spencer's business model inside and out. I have an idea. I know a few people that do it. But they'll buy a car, 2 cars, 3 cars in a week, and they'll just spend the entire day stripping it down, pulling all the parts off of it for Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. And then all of a sudden they've got a couple cars worth of parts. They have 100, 150 parts. And they lay them all out, and they just start photographing and listing. And over the course of a year, they can build up several thousand, 4, 5, 6,000 parts. And so obviously after several years, Spencer's been able to build up this really impressive inventory. Even if his average sell price was at $10 a piece would be 240,000. So double that at $20 a piece, 480. Double that. He's got well over $1 million in inventory here. Well over $1 million. I'm pretty sure Spencer's average sell price is probably close to $100, which would put him at the $2.4 million mark. Pretty impressive. So let's look at Spencer's solds. This is what really is telling here. So here's a set of 05 to 09 Subaru Legacy GT seats, $1,000. Okay. Now, somebody's going to look at me and say, or Spencer, and say, how the heck do you ship some seats? Well, let's say that Spencer bought a wrecked car for, at an insurance auction for $500. $500. He's going to sell these seats for $1,000. Now, they're going to cost every bit of $100 to ship. He's going to pay $100 in fees, PayPal, eBay, whatever. Spencer's probably going to net somewhere between $700 and $800 on these seats. Let's just say $700 to be safe, 30% out of pocket. He paid for the whole car on the seats. Whatever else he gets is profit. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say he knows that. Let's keep scrolling. Look, here's some Subaru WRX STI. These are 04 to 07. This is an older car. These are front Brembo brake calipers. Now, Brembo is one of the top of the line brake calipers. They're really expensive brakes. Brembo brakes for some of my BMWs were like $1,500 to $2,000 a piece, or for a set, I'm sorry. And these are 04 to 07s. Used, look at these, used, $750. Look at that. Crazy. Keep scrolling. He's shipping doors, $449. What's that going to cost to ship? Well, you have to kind of make your own box. Of course, he's going to have to box it up in one of those big square boxes, long, flat. He's going to bubble it. He's going to, protect it. This kind of a door is going to take special delivery. USPS is not just going to walk up to your mailbox and take this door. You're going to have, freight delivery, bigger packages, etc. This door is going to cost $100 to ship. Maybe more. I don't know. But on $450, he's going to pocket $200 on this door. And if he only paid 500 or 1,000 for an entire car, and he gets the door off of it and the brake calipers and the switches and the mirrors, and I mean, you can see where the money adds up. Spend 500, 1,000 bucks on a car and sell it for 3 or 4,000. So we'll keep moving down. Here's a Subaru Crosstech computer, an ECU key ignition immobilizer speedometer for a 2013, 450 bucks. Let's keep rolling. What else do we got here? A dashboard assembly for 350. Look, the WRX STI bulk wiring harness, 350 bucks just for the wiring harness and wires out of an 04. So what's the overall lesson we learn here? Car parts are popular. They're expensive. There's an entire market on them. And I believe there's a way to get some of these parts if you know what you're looking for and you do your research and you make a list. Headlights, mirrors, brake calipers, wiring harnesses, tail lights, mirror assemblies. There's all kinds of different parts you can get. Obviously, going to the junkyard and buying them piece by piece is something that you'll have to get good at. Buying insurance damaged cars, there are websites and live auctions for that. You can certainly Google that up. Even at yard sales and garage sales, I see people selling, maybe they had a pair of Euro lights for like a Ford F-150 at their garage sale for 20 bucks. I log into eBay and I see them selling for $80, $90, $100. So things like that you could pop on. There are people that put their car parts up for sale on Craigslist, on Facebook Marketplace. You can search for them there and then look up the part on eBay and see what it's worth. There's also a really good market of junker cars on Craigslist where people just want $500 for you to come get the car. So you're going to look up the make and model. If somebody had, a 2002 to 06 Acura RSX that you see here, and the car has a blown engine and doesn't run, doesn't do anything, and somebody says, hey, 500 bucks, come get it, and you have a way to tow the car or, store the car. Now, this is obviously going to require some kind of towing or storage or some way. Maybe you could pay a tow truck, or you got a buddy that owns a tow truck or something, $100 to go pick up this $500 car, tow it to your office or your house, or maybe you have a garage or whatever. You could pull it in, strip it down. You're out $500-600 for the car and the tow, and pull the dashboard out of it and get $300 out of that. Pull the taillights off and get $300. All of a sudden, you've made profit. And then once you've stripped all the good parts out of it, you can then take the car to scrap yards. A lot of scrappers will take the car and give you $100 worth of scrap metal or $200 worth of scrap metal. So there are many, many ways to make money. This is a really good sell-through rate category as well. If you look at a lot of these parts where there might be 10 Acura RSX dashboards for sale, 2, 3, 4 of them will sell every month. It's not like you're going to hold on to these. People are looking for these. Now, there's always going to be things that sit, things that require you to hold on to them. There's going to be things that are just slow sellers. Maybe only a couple people need them every month. And you'll learn that. That's, experience comes along with it. It's a learning curve. But for the most part, car parts are a really good sell-through rate category, and the return on investment can be phenomenal. Because if you're selling 1 or 2 parts or 3 parts and getting your money back, and then the other 10 or 15 or 20 parts are all profit, all of a sudden after a couple months, couple cars, couple trips to the junkyard, you've got 50, 60 pieces up with no cost, or, all your money's back in your pocket. You can see how it starts to add up and you can start making a lot of money. So car parts is something I recommend you guys starting to look into. It's only for certain people. It's only a niche market. It's something that you have to learn. You have to get experience with. Otherwise, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to start putting up a couple parts. I'm just going to start with 2 or 3 or 4 and see if I can sell them. And I have a couple around the house that I bought at garage sales. I have a set of fog lights that are specially made for a truck. I paid like 10 bucks for them sealed. Looks like they're worth about 50 or 60. I'm going to put those up. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'd love to know if any of you have experience doing this. If you're going to do this, if you try it out, let me know. Spencer, if you watch this video, please feel free to message me anytime, buddy. I know you do anyways. But I love your store. I hope everyone else loves his store. And look up the solds on eBay. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. Until next time, enjoy your weekend, everybody. Add this to your be on the lookout for car parts list that you should have in your phone. Make some money. And if you want help with more bolos every week, they're all free for every member of the VIP group. Make sure you join. You could do it at rockstarflipperonline.com. It's linked below. Or you can message me or email me privately, and I will put you inside with 2018 pricing. Hurry. The prices are going up in 2019. Otherwise, I love all of you. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you next time.